Doğan used to work in Nusaybin, a Kurdish town caught in the crossfire between Turkey and Kurdish militants. She moved there to report on the conflict. After realising her reports were being ignored by mainstream media, she began painting the destruction and sharing it on social media. She focuses on striking dark political scenes as well as colourful scenes of traditional Kurdish life. Her most well-known artwork adapted a Turkish army photograph showing armoured vehicles devouring civilians. Because of this painting, she was arrested as witnesses testified that she was a member of an illegal organisation. Although she received no sentence, she remained in prison until December 2016. In March 2017, she was sentenced to almost 3 years for propaganda.
Zehra's work clearly has astonishing energy, and that energy exists in the work itself and how tireless she appears to be in producing work, whether she's inside prison or outside prison, and continuing to stand up for the issues that she believes in.
Media, academic freedom and artistic freedom have all come under attack. More than 60,000 people were arrested around the same time as Zehra. Against the odds, Doğan has continued painting in prison. She makes paint from fruit, herbs and even blood. She makes brushes from feathers and uses newspapers and milk cartons as canvases. In retaliation, security guards have seized and destroyed her paintings and have punished her with a communication ban. Earlier this year, Doğan was released. In New York, Banksy created a huge mural in her honour. Her determination has attracted the attention of artists around the world.
I'm honoured to announce that the winner is Zehra Doğan. Spas, ben baş. Bu fikrin hın bajareki hilveşandi dijin, o hınvaki hünermend löderekşin. Gelo vi bajarı xeskirin de pev ne bikim. Hakimin dadge müdarizan goteki tu be weneyn ve sinorin raxnekirini derbas kiriye. تشتكي ناجبة يعني تو يعني لحمود جيهاني تشتكي ورا نقار بفكيرين هنرمند جوانكين هنرمند تشتكي ورا قدنا قلتنا لبلغ تركيا كارا حكيمك بيشكي تو بهنري تو سينورا درواستكي أب تشتكي نراسته أو تدخل زنداني بسالان تنوي غريبة تشتكي براجل.
As an artist, imagine yourself in a city destroyed by war. Can you think of anything other than portraying the destruction you see around you? This picture has crossed the line between art and criticism. These words belong to the judge who gave me a prison sentence for a picture I painted. The limits of art, which the artistic world has not been able to agree upon for centuries, have apparently been figured out by the decision of a Turkish court.
هاو لتركيا نه هنرمند تیم بندست کرن herkes bindeste لتركيا يعني جد her aliyan dorbeç kirin kiriye çava bejim هنرمند نویسکار siyasetmedar akademisyen rojnameger herkes daliye hükümeta Türkiye hatiye dorbeç kirin تنکاره به حواله کی با خبر تنکاره سرمجاره کی بنویسینه یانجی تنکاره به وکی ماموسته کی تو بشاگر تنها سرمجاره کی با خبر هر تشتالی حکومت کری حکومت تن دور بیچ کرن در بیاجی بسکنه یاد کردن حبسه یانجی تن قتل کرن yani هنرمند یانجی اکادمیسیان جنین تکوشن جبو آزادی خود تکوشن تیم قتل کردن یا جی زور دستی پر دبینن هری مزنجی گلین کرد اجی وکی کردم gelin Kurd aliye hükümeta Türkiye pır bindeskirine. Ya yanten bu azadiye xod tekoşi ya te zindan hatten haps kirin yanji ten qatl kirin.
It is not only art that has had boundaries drawn around it in Turkey. The things that can be said between friends, the topics you can write about, and the concepts you can debate at school with your students have all been limited by the authorities. And those who reject these limitations find themselves in prison. Journalists who reject the limitations to freedom of expression either lose their jobs, their freedom, or even their lives. Women who come out against the repression of the patriarchal order face more difficulties today than ever. The same is true for Kurds who want to express their identities. Kurds who do not fit into the molds shaped for them by the authorities face house raids, arrests, and death.
As dijim yani li Kurdistanê li pêşengiya parlamenter Leyla Güven û bi hezaran girtiyên zindana de greva birçîbûnê berdewam dike. Îro rewşa wan qet ne baş e. Rewşa wan aliyê tenduristiyê de ne baş e. Lê belê kes deng nade. Lazim e ki em deng bidin dengê wan. Em deng bidin dengê xwe.
Turkey's prisons are filled with artists, intellectuals, and politicians because we reject these limits forced upon our freedom of expression, and we will continue to reject them. There are thousands of prisoners on hunger strike, following the example of Member of Parliament Leyla Güven. Many are critically ill. Please share their story.
Nahal Türkiye li zindana gelek kes bi hezaran insan hatiye girtin û li bi hezaran insan jî dixwazin binivîsînin hunerê xwe çê bipêk bînin baxibin dengê xwe derxin hemû cîhanê lê belê di aliyê hikûmeta Türkiye û di zindana de nametên bindestkirin name nahêne qedeğekirinin malzemeyê resîmê me wêneyan qedeğekirinê ji bo rojnamegera pirtûk nivîs pênûs defter her tişt ama her tişt qedeğeyê lê belê dîsa jî bi hezaran girtîn dinivîsîne dixwazin dengê xwe derxeder wêneyên xwe çê dikin aktivîte çê dikin yani dixwazin her tiştî ji bo yani dorpêçkirinê bişkînin her tiştî dikin ditekoşin ber vê yekê jî ez dixwazim ji bo vê xelatê gelek spas dikim lê belê vê xelatê bi ser navên parlamenter Leyla Güven û bi hezaran girtiyên zindanên aliyên Türkiye ez ser navê wan digirim û diyarê hemû gelên berxwe didin dikim.
Although they are trying to restrict our freedom of expression in the prisons through the books that they refuse to give us and the letters they find suspect, there are countless inmates who have overcome this situation through their own productivity. I dedicate this prize to them.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Zehra. Absolutely incredible. It's what an honour and a privilege it's been to be